Hello guys, it's Cake O'Clock. My name is Albert Sophie from Sophiana's Cakes and Pastries. Today I'll be teaching you guys how to make yummy vanilla cupcakes from the kitchen. Like, you don't have to worry when you don't have the resources to make it, just straight from your kitchen. So pay attention.
Hey people, do you know that a party without a cake is just a meeting? Now you know. Welcome to Learn a Skill. On this episode, we will be learning how to make cupcakes, vanilla flavored. I'm excited because I love cakes. And we'll be learning from the very best Sophiana's Cakes and Pastry. They got us covered on that. So sit back tight, enjoy the whole process. And mind you, this program is aimed at promoting self-development and entrepreneurship. Call me Joy the Joyous. Let's go.
Alright guys, let's get started. I'm going to wash my hands. Who is excited to see the procedure for all the cakes you've been eating? This is it. Get those dirt and germs off. And that's the first step. I'll be mixing my batter. To start with sugar and butter. This is 250 grams of margarine, and I'll be doing this. It depends, you can go clockwise or anti-clockwise, whichever way you're comfortable with, until your batter is fluffy, like very fluffy. So most people want to keep little quantity back in the pack to grease their pans, but in this case it's cupcakes, so we wouldn't need that. So that's 250 grams of butter, and my measuring cup will go with the sugar. If you're a sugar person, you want more, but that's a cup. And then barely 2 cups of sugar. Your batter has to go, like I said, either clockwise or anti-clockwise until you see it's fluffy, and it's going to show. Butter is looking all yellowish, but by the time it's very fluffy, it will be milk color. So let's get started with mixing. If you do this for the fun, you're going to find it very interesting, but if you do it for something else, I don't know what, you're going to find it very frustrating and annoying. But this is fun. Hold your bowl firmly, and the motion increases as everything begins to blend in. So you see, it's not looking as difficult as it was when I started. Getting really interesting and easier as you continue. Usually I want to do this I usually time myself. I want it to be for like 30 minutes. It depends also on the quantity you're mixing. You could use a mixer, but like the idea of this whole video is to make you do it with or without that. Like, if you don't have access to it, you could just do it this way. If you have, easy for you. So see, it's beginning to look beautiful already. So okay guys, this is our batter, and we're going to mix our dry ingredients separately. So there you go, we get our flour. This is a cup. You pour it into your sieve. So we have our flour, and I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder using my measuring spoon. You tilt. That's my dry ingredients. the flour and the baking powder while I add 2 teaspoons of my vanilla flavor using my teaspoon. The measurements are all here. This is 1 teaspoon, so I'm going to be adding 2 of this. Wet ingredients. Our eggs are ready to get in. Remember the saying of 1 bad egg spoiling the rest, so we break our eggs in here before transferring into the bowl of dry ingredients. So for this recipe we're using 4 eggs. We have our eggs in, so I'm going to have to mix slowly. The alternates, I add little quantity of milk in that and add the dry ingredients, then add the remaining. So we're just going to put that away. To sieve your dry ingredients in a sieve, remember we're doing this to get rid of dirt and clumps. Now we're ready to add our dry ingredients to wet ingredients like this. We add all of it. There you go. Mix gently. Almost having a smooth batter. Alright, so we're going to add the quantity we want into the cupcake paper. Avoid filling in too much because there's a rising agent in your ingredients. Keep space for that. Because it's homemade, you will want to be using the big tray pans because of your local oven. You put it right there for as many cupcakes as you want. So these are the cupcake papers we have and the cupcake pans for now. You can do it in batches. If you don't want this much quantity, you could divide the recipe in two, or if you want more, you just double it up. So we are going to be putting this in our local oven. Remember, the whole idea of this process is so you can bake at the comfort of your homes without the major equipment. So we're going to take this to the oven. Alright guys, so our cakes are in the oven. Remember the procedure I gave you, but first, I don't know if I forgot to mention, you're supposed to preheat the oven, like allow it to heat for some time before you put the cakes in. So that's what we just did. So we're going to wait for about 30 to 40 minutes depending on the heat for our cake to come out. I hope your taste buds are getting ready to taste something yummy. Thank you.
Few moments later.
What an easy way to make an homemade cupcake. Thank you so much. Do you have any advice to my audience out there?
Yes, I do. Of course, this is Nigeria. Learn a skill.
Can we say that together?
Learn a skill.
And this is the outcome of what we just did, which has brought us to the end of another exciting episode of Learn a Skill. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ND Connect TV. Follow us on all our social media handles and stay glued for more exciting episodes. My makeup was done by Mortes Touch. You can follow them up on Mortes Beauty Touch on Instagram. I can't wait to have a bite. This is so good. So yummy. I am Joy the Joyous. Catch you.
We are Niger Delta Connect.